Hello everyone. Today we will be presenting our project Stock Portfolio Suggestion Engine. This project was built by our team Vardhan, Chaintanya, Samrudh and me Vamshi. So let's get started. And it was guided by Professor Richardson. Let's talk about the high level architecture first. This diagram illustrates the high-level architecture of our stock portfolio suggestion engine and highlights the interaction between the client and the server components. Let's start with the user interaction, the client side. The user interacts with the front end developed using React.js, providing a seamless and dynamic user interface. We also used ANT design to ensure a clean and responsive professional kind of an UI, and we used rechart.js to integrate for interactive graphs and charts, allowing users to visualize stocks, trends, and allocations effectively. And talking about the data flow from client to server, we have utilized the Axios library, which facilitates communication between a client and server through HTTP requests. When users request stock data or make strategy selections, Axios sends these inputs to server. Um, yeah, and now talking about the server side processing, the server, which is the backend, is built using Python Flask, which processes user requests efficiently. It fetches real-time stock prices and historical data by connecting to external APIs such as Alpha Vantage, which provides the historical stock trends, and IEX Cloud. It supplies the real-time stock names and current prices, etc. And we have talking about the API integration. We have let's say like the Flask acts as a bridge interacting with these REST APIs to gather accurate and updated stock data. The processed information, including price trend, stock allocations, and values, is sent back to the client. Uh, Finally, the results to the users. Uh, we have utilized a rechart.js presenting the users with interactive line graphs showing stock trends, pie charts displaying the allocation breakdown for the selected strategies. In summary, this architecture effectively combines all the cutting edge technologies to deliver a robust and responsive stock suggestion engine, offering real time insights and actionable investment recommendations. Let's talk about the features of our application. Our project provides the following key features. Starting with it suggests users the stocks to invest their money in. Users can choose from strategies like ethical, growth, index, quality, or value investing. And it provides a brief introduction to each investment strategy. It basically allows users to select different strategies to invest their money. And also, we have investment division. Based on the selected strategy, the tool calculates the displays, the suggested allocation across the stocks. It also shows current price of each stock which is suggested. These features help users make confident strategy driven investment decisions. We also have many extra features as well in our application. Talking about the starting with we have used real-time stock prices to suggest stocks for different strategies. We used ANT design for developing a clean UI. And the application allows users to look at the trend for the last 50 days of each stock suggested. We used Rechart for clean integration with React.js. All the graphs shows the highest price and lowest price that stock hit on that particular day. Graphs will also allow users to study the data properly by showing them the tooltip containing data at every point. And also, we have the save functionality. Users can save charts and tabular data for future references as well. These features make our tool not only accurate but also user friendly and visually appealing. But yeah, during the development for process, As we see many of the features, we also face the challenges as well parallelly. So the key challenges that we have faced were um, the financial knowledge, researching about different investment strategies and understanding them to implement them effectively was the first challenge we have faced to carry out the project. And then the APIs. Identifying reliable and free APIs that provide real time and historical stock data was a tough task. And then also the data processing part. Structuring the stock data correctly to integrate it with rechart.js for clean visualizations was one of the major challenges. Overcoming these challenges allowed us to create a robust and functional application. Thank you. Now, Samrudh will continue.
Hello everyone. I will be continuing with the application overview. Just confirm me if it's sharing.
Yeah, it is visible.
Okay. So this is the UI which we have built using React.js. So with this help of the user interface, the user can enter the amount of dollars which he want to invest, and also we have provided the five following strategies for the user to invest, which includes ethical investing, growth investing, index investing, quality investing, and value investing. So, with respect to the given requirements, uh, if we should be investing at least greater than 5,000. So, if you enter like some value which is less than 5,000, you couldn't proceed further, and also the invest code will be dead. So you need to invest at least more than 5,000. And also for selecting strategies, we have implemented the code in such a way that you can select either one or more than one or two strategies, so that it gives the suggestion for investments, such as like if I have entered 10,000 over here, and I can just select one strategy, and I can check the stock suggestion. And similarly, I can also select multiple investing strategies, and get the stock suggestion and the stock report. So in this way I can select those investing options. So firstly, I will be going through with one of the way of investing. I will just select ethical investing, and I will click invest, so that here we can see the stock suggestion page. This is the next page we will be routed to, which include like slash suggest. So in this page, it will outputs the at least three stock at least three stocks which are suggested with respect to the given inputs from the user. So also here there is a feature where you can see the stock report of the each of the company which is given over here. So if you will be pressing over the company names, you can see the stock price in form of a graph. So here the y-axis would be the stock price, and x-axis would indicate the time frame, and it shows the graph with respect to last 5 days. So if you can hover on each of the company, you can see the respective stocks with respect to those values. And also there is a feature where you can also print the data. So if you click on this print data, you will be getting a pop-up to print the current stock report and suggestion. And if you can save, it will be directly saving in your local. So in this way, our project's overview would be, and from here Harsh will be continuing.
Um, yeah, thanks, Samrudh. Just one second. Some permission issue on my laptop. Yeah, so as Samrudh had walked through, so this is the application that we had built, like using React for the front end and Python along with Flask for the back end. Um, so yeah, to host this application, we have hosted both these servers in AWS. So we have created an EC2 instance which is hosting both the servers. So I currently it is like a small scale application, so we have hosted it together. But if we like scale it for more users, we would ideally create like separate instances which host these and yeah, deploy them separately. Um, so as our front-end application is based on React, it uses npm to manage all the packages, installing the packages, building the application, and running it. And for backend, we are using Python. So our backend application is hosted on 5001, and the front end component calls the same port whenever it needs to talk to the backend. So inside this instance, we have, in order to deploy the backend, we have created a virtual environment for Python and installed the required packages like Flask requests and all. Uh, Similarly, for front end, we have like installed npm and all its related packages like cores and everything. Front end is running on port 3000, and as Samrudh had already walked through, so this is the like the UI. Uh, yeah, also for this instance, we have configured security rules in such a way that like incoming traffic is allowed from anywhere across the internet, and we have exposed our ports of 5001 and 3000 to the external world. Mm, yeah, I think that's mostly it for the hosting part. We could also create like a custom DNS and map it to the public IP of the EC2 instance. So yeah, that is one thing that we can also do. However, like AWS is also providing us a free DNS, so currently we are using this only. Yeah, I think next Chaitanya can explain the test cases.
Hello everyone, let me share my screen. Now I'm going to explain about the test cases we have executed on this project. The first test case is when the investment amount is empty. So this is application. So when the investment amount is empty, like null, the user should be able to see error like investment amount should be greater than 5,000. The next scenario is like when the investment amount is less than 5,000, user should see error message to enter amount greater than 5,000. Now I'm entering amount as 2,000. User can see that like amount should be greater than 5,000. The next scenario is like when the investment amount is greater than 5,000, The expected output is like user should be able to select strategies and invest. Now I am entering like 6,000. User can select the strategies you wanted to invest. I am selecting growth investment. And after clicking the investment option, user can invest in selected stocks. Next scenario is like when the user selected investment strategy. So now I'm entering amount as 7,000. Now I'm selecting the ethical investment strategy. So user can able to invest by selecting the ethical investment strategy. And the next is the growth investment. So now I'm entering random amount like 8,000. So I'm selecting the growth investing strategy. User can successfully invest by selecting the growth investment strategy. The next scenario is like quality index investment strategy. So now I'm entering the some random amount like 8,000. And now I can select when user select the index investment strategy, he can able to invest the stocks based upon the strategy selected. And he can also see the previous 5 days range for the stocks. Next, when user selected the quality investment strategy. So now I'm entering some random amount. So when the user is able to select the quality investment strategy, like he can able to invest in the selected stocks for this strategy. Now I'm selecting the value investment strategy. So when user enter the amount in a random amount and can select the value investment strategy, can able to invest based upon the selected strategy, and he can also able to see the stock report for the previous 5 days. The next test case is like when the user selected two strategies. So now I'm entering some random amount. Now here I am selecting the two strategies like ethical investment, investing and the growth investing. I click on the investment option so I can see the stock selected based upon this two strategies selected. I can able to see the forecast of the stocks as well. And I can also able to, if I need to print the data, user can able to print the data by selecting the print data option. The last case is like when the user selected three strategies, prompt should display error to select at most two strategies. And then some random amount, I'm selecting three strategies like ethical investing, growth investing, and index investing. I can see there are like only two strategies can be selected. So the user cannot select more than two strategies. So these are the test cases. We also tested like 10 test cases as per the requirement by the professor. My teammates will continue the remaining part.
So this is the working of our entire application. Thank you.
Yeah, so that was our project on building the stock portfolio suggestion engine. Yeah, so we'd like to thank Professor Sin for giving us the opportunity and guidance to work on this project. I think we had like really good learnings and practical exposure while working on this project. Yeah, so the further details, like the code and those things, we'll like put it in a GitHub repo. Samrudh will also upload this, like publish this demo on his YouTube channel. Um, yeah, so thank you again. Yeah, like we are also happy to receive any feedback and like
Open for it is our project. Thank you so much.